just a warning to everyone listening to this. I have a pair of scissors here. You'll see that on the visual.
Yeah.
And if I feel like something needs a snip, or like you guys are saying something, and I'm like, oh, that's probably I don't agree with that. You'll get the scissors of warning.
Okay, cool. And just so you know, I've got a little controller here as well. If we're getting carried away or we're having a good time, I'm going to bring this out and I'm going to be, hey guys, we're playing really well because you use a controller to play.
And just so you both know, I've got here a packet of Gaviscon antacids. So if at any point I feel like, oh, geez, this is getting a little spicy or oily or fatty and might create issues while standing up, you can't take it while you're asleep, I'll just lift this up and that just means, podcast is getting a little spicy, oily or fatty, you know?
Awesome. Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, no, please.
Sometimes when we get down to the bare roots of something, it can get a bit emotional. You can get a bit, maybe tear jerking, and if it's going that way, I'll bring up the tissues of truth.
Yeah, great.
And that's to say, this is a truthful moment.
I've also got. Sometimes we can be quite mean to each other. Can step on each other's toes.
Sure, absolutely.
It's not very nice. So if that happens, I'm going to hold up the dog of being dogged.
Okay.
So any of you can't dog me, or I feel like we're dogging each other, I'll just hold up this little doggo, and that just represents that.
For anyone watching or listening, you can head over to the club page and where you found the audio, and you can watch this. But basically, what happened there is Mark held up his real dog. Now I'm just going to say sometimes things can get a little bit tigery. Things can become a bit like tiger.
Absolutely. It happens all the time.
And that's why I've got here little fake tiger things.
And what I'd like
there's 11 different kinds of tigers and only 5 are left in the wild.
Yes, I did know that.
Absolutely, I knew that. I know I actually know everything.
And I just want to say, this whole little bit that we've been doing, guys, very playful. And
the tiger bit I thought was tissues of truth. But can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
100%.
I just thought I brought a prop that might be good because I think sometimes when we're doing these serious ones, it can get quite serious.
Zach is pretending to fall asleep right now because he's bored by what Broden's saying. Well, it's funny that you say that, Broden, because I was actually going to hold up the controller because I think that's quite playful. The tissues
up.
I'm holding up.
But this is a fun bit, and I think we've impro'd to a great bit, so I'm going to raise the brewskis of brevity, which is some beer cans.
You drinking beer, Broden?
No, that was sent to me by Dave Thornton for the podcast.
Oh, that's how he pays.
What we should do whenever we have a guest is we just send them a 6-pack of brewskis from Moondog.
Man, are you sure? I much prefer just taking people's time and not giving them any money or anything.
Yeah, I do like that too.
I
wouldn't want to throw that out.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we keep that as an option.
It's a reciprocal sort of economy. It's an economy of trade, an economy of labour. I read an article.
You're talking shit, man. That's why I'm putting up the Metamucil of discussion.
And I'm obviously going to put up this because this conversation is getting a little fatty. A little fatty. I didn't quite know what the Gaviscon meant, but it's a little fatty, similar to the scissors. But it's like the scissors says cut it, but the Gaviscon says let's just deal with the issue at hand, pop a couple of gavies, and get to the point. My name is Zach Rowan. I'm a member of comedy group Aunty, Donna. Now, we have promised you, last week we promised you, how many did we promise? We promised 10, 11 podcasts, I think, every week. We're releasing a podcast of approximately 20 minutes in length each week for the next 10 weeks as a thank you for all the support you gave us. We don't think of the Aunty Donna Club as a Patreon anymore. It's not a place of support. We think of it as a space where frems, worms, whatever we're calling you You come and we give you exclusive content just for you. It's a club, a society. But here's what's going to happen. Here is what we're going to do right now. We have recorded, we've banked 7 or 8 of them. I don't have the full. We've banked 8. And we have 3 to go. We have 3 Patreon podcasts to go. We're about to just do a big old campaign to get people to watch our show because we want people to watch the Netflix show. So we're about to do all of that, and we thought, well, before we launch into that, we'll come to the club and do like comments and little bits and bobs. But we really want to make sure that we don't forget to do this. You know, we don't want to be busy boys going on the Today Show and going, hey, should we do that bonus bonus club sketch? And then we go, no, well, we're going on the Today Show, no time. So, and that's why I'm holding up the Gaviscon to say we've got to get to the point and we've got to say we're banking them. We're doing a bank. We're going to bank 3. We're going to bank 3 in a row. So what you're about to get for the next 3 weeks is an hour and a bit of unfiltered banked content.
You didn't have to say this, by the way.
Well, no, I think it's important that they know we're banking them. It's important.
We desperately need this. We desperately need the brevity of the beer of brevity.
Beer of brevity.
You guys bring it back up, but I'm just here telling.
I know you've got the Metamucil of talking shit, but I've also got the cup of coffee for talking shit because coffee cuts through me like you wouldn't believe. Cuts through. Yeah, there you go. All right. And Zach, I'm holding up this cup of coffee to represent all the shit you're talking because it cuts through me like a knife. And my poops are regular but soft in the morning because of my coffee. And I just want that to be known.
Yeah, I understand that, Mark. And I think this is going to be more of a funny one than it is an in-depth one. You guys are doing goofs and gags, but I'm here to keep it on track. I'm here to keep it focused. And to because last time we banked all in a row was when we did that narrative one, and that was so much fun.
Well, do you know why we did that? That could be a good little chat. Do you know why we banked 400 in a row? You do. Do you know why?
I forget.
Because we were going to America for 5 months.
Oh, that's right.
Netflix show.
We don't want to be making the Netflix show while we're doing podcasts.
Yeah, the first
Netflix show shouldn't distract from the number one priority for us, which is doing authentic and high quality premium podcasts weekly.
Yeah,
we don't want the dog of truth.
The dog of being dogged.
The dog of being dogged, and it's the only one of the indicators that can speak for itself. It knows when someone's about to dog.
Yeah.
Broden didn't even know he was about to dog us just then, but it's like Minority Report. It knew.
Full disclosure.
How does that feel, Broden? Full disclosure.
No. Please, Broden, you go, and then I have something to disclose to the group.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good.
I should also frame that we are...
I said I had something to say!
Yeah, okay. Wait.
I said I had something to say. I said when Broden was done, I had something to say.
Tissues of truth.
And no, I'm not being a tiger. I am not being a tiger. I am tissues of truth right now. And I just wanted to say that the dog of being dog has gone for a walk.
Oh,
and it's out of the room.
Yeah.
So
how we know if we're being dogs?
We won't, Broden. We won't.
Look inside your own heart. Call yourself out. We live in a... Shut up, phone. My phone is going buzz, 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 buzz.
Turn off vibrate, bro.
I got to put it on. So, Mark, my man, my bruz.
Hang on, can I just drill over what just happened there? He said it's going buzz, 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 right? Mm. Now, I heard that to mean that it wasn't ringing a buzz sound. It was buzzing.
Yeah.
And Mark, you said...
Yeah.
You said...
Yeah.
Put it on... vibrate.
Yeah.
Now, in my experience, Mark.
In your opinion, no, you did it.
In your opinion,
you wanted to say my experience and my opinion, so you said my opinion. And that's the
in your opinion,
made words, man.
In my opinion,
in your opinion, what kind?
Vibrates is a buzz sound.
Yeah, all right. I fucked up. Like you said, Aperion. I meant to say turn it off vibrate.
He meant to
but
say
I didn't. Did I?
Yeah, but if I turned it off vibrate, we'd be doing the podcast. I'd be trying to explain that we're banking them.
Yeah, do you want to be doing this over the crazy...
What?
Put on silent.
Just because we are banking them does not give you permission to be a asshole with the screaming.
I am hot-blooded. I'm Italian. I'm Sicilian. I didn't mean anything by it. It's just my nature. When we see a piece of fruit that we like, we scream, we kick down doors. It's my way. It's how I am.
You people talk with your hands a lot, don't you?
Yeah. This and that and the other.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. It's a big part of our culture. We talk with our hands. We express ourselves with our whole body, especially when we're making love.
Oh, mate. Yeah. Yeah, tell me more about that.
When I'm making love, I like to use my hands. I like to use my hands in all the holes. I like to make sure not a hole left unfilled. That's my philosophy.
So, Mark, Broden, I just feel it's also important to say, because this is starting atrociously, and we've got 2 more to go after this. So I feel it's important to say that not only are we banking these, right, we have already banked you already. So we're banking this one, right? But we've already banked 2. So this is like...
your ears fell off.
Old school bank. Yeah. So we banked... We banked Michelle... So you're going to get a Michelle guest podcast in a couple of weeks.
That's come out. That's out. No, for sure, cunt.
Are you fucking kidding? It's not out yet.
Yeah, do you know?
You're the one coming at me saying...
How do you know?
What are you doing? Why are you explaining it on the podcast? Meanwhile, I didn't have the heart to say, because within the first episode, you're already going to get confused on timeline.
Fuck, this is good. I just had a really good idea for a sketch.
Yeah?
It's like I'm stuck in a room, but I'm not actually stuck.
That already exists, you dumb cunt. We already made that. It's called Stuck. It was the first we released out of the low-budget office sketches inspired by Fairbairn films that culminated in Pud. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was really rude to you then.
If I had my dog in this room right now, Zach, I would be holding that dog up. I would be holding up the dog of being dogged.
So we also banked the Cameron podcast, which came out yesterday. Cameron James joined us. And now here we are, banking our 3rd, but our first of the club exclusives over the next 3 weeks.
This is the first one?
This is the first one.
We've already released one.
No, this is the first of the banked ones.
Yeah, but what in the order of the podcast?
This is the second one.
Number two. So this comes out... When does this come out? This week?
Right now for the listener, but for you, this Thursday, yeah. So this...
Well, hey, Thursday.
Howdy, Thursday. It's
hey,
me,
Thursday.
Tuesday.
Hey, Thursday.
We recorded this on a Tuesday. What do you guys predict? So when you listen back to this on Thursday, what do you guys predict?
Biden.
Oh my God, Biden, Trump will still be going when this comes out. Oh my God, this guy, what am I meant to do?
When is this coming out? When is this coming out? And what? You've got this magical idea of when this is coming out.
I got a calendar. I showed you the calendar at the last general meeting.
It feels like you're just making it up as you go along.
I showed you the calendar.
Might be out then. It might not be out then. No, it feels like you know exactly when it's coming out.
I showed you the calendar.
You did show me the calendar.
There's a calendar right here. I'm looking at the calendar.
I'll pull it up.
Can I just say, whenever I use the scissors of sincerity, it makes the most rewarding sound waves in the file.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Broden, I'm going to ask you now, and we're all going to forget this. So just hopefully mention it in the comments when we're engaging with you. Broden, I want you to take a screenshot of those sound waves. We'll line this up right now. Do the cuts and then do a screenshot.
Well, because I would like to
that
see
kind
it.
of speed.
I would like to see it just for me as well. Well, you
line
just got
up
to
the screenshot. Yeah.
You got to hold the Apple Shift 4. Just do it.
Yeah, I know.
Do the Apple Shift 4 first.
No, that's going to pause the screen.
Wait, just everyone shut the fuck up. I'm going to try and do this.
Pause the screen.
Everyone shut the fuck up.
It's not going to pause the screen.
Go.
I did it.
Yes.
So, Broden, I need you to post that sometime after Thursday. Or post it right now.
Yeah, I'll post
something
it
like,
now.
all will make sense on Thursday. All will make sense on Thursday.
All will become clear.
And then
on
something
Thursday.
like, you thought the Netflix announcement was exciting. Get ready for Thursday.
Here's what we've really been keeping
Sitting
secret.
on, and then people will look and they'll be like, oh my God, Broden has scissors.
Yeah, it's going to be sick.
Oh my God. But that's a secret. We actually can't announce that Broden has scissors until November 11th when the show comes out. So it's pretty exciting stuff.
This is a good example. This is actually, I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to save your hide, Zach.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I'm just writing, this photo will make sense on Thursday.
We are about to drop a bomb in this group. No, don't do that because then they'll expect
I'll just write this.
bags. Yeah, they'll be like every comment underneath it will be like tote bags ? Tote bags?
No,
I don't think tote bags have. Why do you think that?
Because everyone's gonna go, oh, they've definitely lined up some tote bags.
Well, you doing this now is going to make them do that.
Well, we don't have any tote bags. This is what I'm saying. We don't know their addresses. It's very hard to organise tote bags.
Here's an idea. We take all the tea towels we never sold with Adrian on them, animation of all of us like this and Adrian's in it. We turn them
Into tea towels.
There's not that many left. How many times do you think... This is my question to you, all right?
Who, me or Broden?
Both of you.
All right, I'll field this one.
As someone in a comedy troupe, all right,
Yeah.
is there a greater ratio of, like how we went to acting school, which is famously something where the demand by people who want to do it is higher than the demand from industry, right?
Yeah.
So I'm talking about demand for people who want to do it versus demand for the product. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
is there a greater ratio?
Yeah.
In the world than tote bags? Of just the amount of times you've had a producer or a person just go, I think we should do tote bags. And versus the amount of times you've had someone go, I would love for you to make some tote bags.
I just want to say Mark is fielding this one.
Mark, you're fielding this one.
I'm going to be fielding this question.
This is the exclusives you're going to get for the next 10 weeks. So I hope.
What I wanted to say was it's a shame that Broden isn't here because he would be much better at fielding that kind of question. So I'll do the best I can. If Broden was here, if Broden was fielding the question, he'd do a much better job of it. He has a much better understanding of sort of tote bag ratios, demand, supply and demand. He's an importer exporter, or he's done a little bit. He's dabbled in it.
He's got a good instinct for it, absolutely.
Yeah, he's got a great instinct for it. So I'll do the best I can with what I have available to me, and I'm going to move this along as quickly as I can because the scissors and the Gaviscon, it's getting a little fatty. Obviously, I'm waffling on, and I'm talking about the Waffle House, guys.
All right, and we're going to wrap that up. Mark, Broden, did you have anything to say?
No, keep listening every week. You're going to get exclusive little glimpses behind the plaque.
Little piglets.
That's a great point. I'm going to give you 1 minute to rebut, Mark.
Okay, so...
Wrong. Not true at all.
Oh,
all right, Trump.
Yes, Hunter Biden's been doing this for weeks. Hunter Biden is...
You
This
know
show,
my
the
character.
Netflix show is fantastic, and people are loving it. Everyone who sees the show are loving it. It's getting huge numbers everywhere.
It's the tallest.
Absolutely huge.
Crooked Joe Biden.
It's the
Crooked
tallest.
Joe.
It's the tallest. It's the tallest Netflix series. It's huge.
It's tremendous.
Huge.
I wrote on the
tremendous.
series. I wrote about 6 sketches. Mine
love
made it
it.
through, and
People are
everyone
talking
said my
about it.
sketches were the most tremendous,
Just-
most amazing.
So unpresidential, I have to say, and I'm not afraid to say it. Okay, so before we wrap up this in-depth podcast where we agreed beforehand to talk about what we're up to and what we're going to be releasing over the next few weeks in order to promote the Netflix show, do we have any final thoughts on that topic? That we
No, I think let's properly get into depth with it next week, which is in real world 30 seconds from now.